going on, guys? Chris Chavez here with Phandroid.com. Now, there are tons of different types of cases in the world, some that provide, varying degrees of protection. And if you're looking for something that is the absolute thinnest case, it can be kind of hard these days because every manufacturer says their cases are ultra thin. For me, I hate cases, so I want them to be as thin as possible and kind of preserve that thinness that manufacturers strive so hard for. And I really love thin cases. So typically you're going to find a TPU case sort of like this, where they're just sort of like a flexible, kind of a rubbery material. Usually they're clear just like this and kind of just glossy, and I don't really like these too much. One, because it makes the phone feel kind of rubbery. They still tend to add a little bit of bulk. They're kind of, I wouldn't say thick, but they definitely have some thickness to them. And they have like this rim that always goes around the front, and that part just really bothers me. I guess manufacturers will say that, or case manufacturers say that it kind of gives the phone a lay on table design, so it doesn't scratch the display when you're laying the phone flat down, because everyone does that, right? No, my phone always lays like this, so just sort of annoying, and I'm not really too big a fan of TPU cases. I try to avoid them when I can. Now, Ring-K makes a pretty awesome thin case. This is the Ring-K Slim. Almost completely nails it for me. It's got this rubbery, soft touch finish. So amazing, but it just has this ugly design where there's these seams that are kind of open, little gaps on the top. I wish it was just all one solid piece, and that maybe the bottom I could snap off this part and just left the bottom open so that you could slide the phone in and kind of give it protection like that. So these almost nail it. Super duper thin, just sort of ugly the way it just, I don't know, it kind of has these weird little seams there. So I did find a case though. It's called the Cali case, and it's on from Jack's Brands. You can find it on Amazon. Little bit on the pricey side. Especially considering what it is. So I don't know if you guys remember, but back in the day, I did a video and a post for the thinnest possible case for the HTC One M7. And back in the day, there were these generic paper-thin plastic cases, very much like this, except theirs was cut out on the bottom. But they went for about like $1 or $2 on eBay. They're pretty much impossible to find now. I don't know if manufacturers or some bigger brands kind of bought out these factories or what, but you may have seen ads from a company called Peel that makes the thinnest cases in the world for the iPhone, and they charge like $30 for them or something. So this one's not quite as expensive, but definitely not the $1 or $2 that you would find normally on eBay for the generic brand, which again is completely impossible to find. This one is made for the Google Pixel, my little bad boy here. Doesn't provide much protection, but I'm sure that part's already pretty obvious. But I mean, if you can see on my Pixel, I've got some chips, I've got nicks and scrapes. The back glass is kind of messed up, and that's just from, I guess just normal wear and tear on the phone. So this will protect against that. It's not going to protect the phone from drops if it falls, from 4 feet or pretty much any height. But I'm gonna go ahead and slip the phone in so you can see how snug it fits and how amazing this case is. If you're a thin... Oh shoot, I think I might have broke that side. I've been putting it on and off all day trying to do this video. Let's put this side on first. I don't know, I think they said do the top first. Yeah. And then let me put that side on. Okay. See, it's a very tight fit. There we go. Okay. So it's complete coverage. So you have it covering everything. It's got cutouts for the volume and power. The top is all nice and covered as well. So there's only comes in 2 colors. There's only smoky clear, like the one I have here, and then there's like kind of a matte black as well, flat black. So kind of sucks because there's not very many colors, and the ones that the generic ones you might be able to find on eBay come in like all these different types of colors and stuff. So I would have liked to have seen more of a variety. But and I guess the other downside is that these are sort of pricey. They're about $15 on Amazon. Still cheaper than Peel's cases, but a lot more expensive than the $2 I'm used to buying when they used to be on eBay. So, but if you need the absolute thinnest possible case for your Google Pixel, I cannot recommend this enough. Still provides all-around protection. Doesn't impede on the 2.5D display much at all, which I also love. And it's just a snug, perfect little fit. So yeah, that's the Kelly case from Jack's Brands. You can find on Amazon for $15 if you're interested. I'm going to have links in the description below. With that, I'm Chris Chavez of Phandroid.com. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.